On behalf of Hidden Treasure, it's my great pleasure this afternoon to welcome you here at this press conference. We have divided the press conference in two sections. One, we will first talk about 2012, and second, we'll talk about 2013. Before I move forward, I'd like to introduce our friends and ladies and gentlemen who are on this side of the land. I would like to start from my right, Mr. Sachin Shrestha, Country Marketing Manager for Borders Nepal Limited. Then we have Nagma Shrestha, SRS Nepal 2012. Well, Suvarna Chetri is my name. I am the advisor of the Hidden Treasure. And we have Mr. Gopal Sundaral Pakshapati, he is the chairman of the Hidden Treasure. Then, this Mr. Shrestha, Miss Nepal 2012. And we have Mr. Saraf Khan, country manager, Coca-Cola, Nepal and Bhutan. I would like to extend to you a very special welcome because he has flown all the way from Delhi especially for attending this function. He came this morning and is leaving this evening. Welcome, sir. Last but not least, we have Sudhik Chakrabarti, Miss Nepal International 2012. With permission of Mr. Khan, sir, we would like to dwell a little bit. As the year is sort of closing, we would like to start with something about 2012. Thank you. Well, I have to confess that Miss Nepal parents are not only about bikinis and beachwear. There's something more, and we have been informing the press. There are a lot of things besides bikinis and beachwear. Of late, unfortunately, our friends in the media have chosen to project more about beachwear and bikinis, and somehow their attention has not been focused on what our participants have achieved in the international arena, especially in the year 2012. I hope my message is clear. In doing so, I would first like to request our Miss Nepal 2012, who represented our country in this world pageant.
Namaste and good afternoon to everyone, and I really, not just me, we all would like to really thank you so much for being here and for actually wanting to come and listen to what we have to say about our experience of taking part in international pageants. As for me personally, I think if it was not for all the support that I got from my organizer, the Hidden Treasure, and also so many designers and makeup artists, and there were so many people involved, I would love to take all of their names, but then I don't want to miss out any names. So we have an official, we've written a certificate of appreciation for everyone, so you'll be getting all the names later. And what I would like to say is that what we achieved this year, not just me, but all three of us, was all due to teamwork and also due to the faith that we had got from everyone through social media, through every possible ways. And we are ever so grateful and we are so thankful for all that. And excuse me, I'm not feeling too well. Excuse me. And for me, when I was in Miss World, I think that from the first day that I was crowned as Miss Nepal World 2012, I had got immense support and immense acknowledgement for the title, and also from the day one, I knew that I would be participating in Miss World 2012, which was, of course, a huge dream for me, and it would not just come easy, and I would have to work hard for it. So I did not lose out any single day. I was training every day throughout the day until the day I was leaving for Miss World. And throughout my training, I had many people involved who were preparing me for Miss World pageant, and from my organizers to our own former Miss Nepal, Sweta Singh, and my personal mentor, Satyam Kumar, and many designers, Vishal Lai, Astik Sarjan, Orni Boutique, and Suveksha Patel as well. And for my dances of the world, the traditional dance and also the talent round, I had we had our Bhuvan Shrestha and Keshav Dai from Music Nepal, and many other people were involved. But when I actually got there, and I think unfortunately we did not have access to Facebook or any YouTube or anything like that in China because it's banned there. But my parents, they would share the screen on Skype every evening, and they would show me how much support I was getting on Facebook and everything. And I had about 160,000 people actually voting for me and liking my page and wanting to see what I was doing there every day. And I think to be there and to be the girl who's there to represent one whole nation, one Nepal, it was such an honor and such a privilege. So every morning I would wake up and I would thank God for this beautiful opportunity, and I would make sure that I would do my best to represent my country in the best way possible that I could. And it was, of course, it was a beautiful memory. It was once in a lifetime journey, as all of us would say later as well. But I think this year, especially, I'm very proud and happy to say that because of all the support that I got and because of everyone that were involved to prepare me, we were able to achieve good achievements. And I think out of 120 contestants that took part there, I was able to get in the final position of 20, and I was also on top 10 for top dancers of the world, beach beauty, and multimedia as well. So I would like to, I don't want to take this too long because I believe that we have special announcements to make as well later. And what I would like to say is that we did it this year, and I'm sure that it's going to get better and better each year in coming years. And I think that it's only because of all the support that we got. And I was saying it before as well. I think during the time I was there, the people, everyone, the youths and everyone, they showed such unity and togetherness in terms of supporting me. And I'm so grateful to that. And thank you so much. And please do continue your support for Miss Nepal's in every coming year, next year as well, and the years later. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Namaste, सबैजनालाई म नग्मा श्रेष्ठ, Miss Earth Nepal 2012. Miss Nepal Earth भएपछि I got almost 4 months for myself to prepare for Miss Earth pageant. The Miss Earth pageant को preparation को लागि चाहिँ many people helped me, be it in terms of training for makeup, hair, how to walk, how to talk, how to sit, how to interact with the contestants from all the parts of the world, to making of dresses for the event, be it for the finale, be it for the subtitles. So all in all, I just say that it is not my achievement, but it is our achievement that matters a lot. It is the teamwork, not a single person, but I, Miss Nepal, not Nagma, but Miss Nepal, am representing Nepal. So on this behalf, I'd like to shortly thank everyone involved. I call them Miss Earth team. So here it goes. The names are Mr. Shakil Kumar. He's the one who trained me for the overall training, be it for the makeup, hair, walking, talking, and everything else. Bipin Guru, he was my choreographer for dance, for talent round, and yes, he's not here as of right now, but thank you so much. Vishwa Gautam, he was a light of hope, I'd say. Vishwa Gautam, he's a really talented designer, and he was the one who really supported me from the very beginning. After Miss Nepal, we had a very nice talk, and he promised me to give me dresses for the finale, for the long arm competition, and for each and every day. So that was a boost up that really motivated me to actually do something. Come on, Natma, you've got so many supporters now, you have to prove it. So that's what happened. Thank you, Vishwaji. Thank you so much. He's right over there, and right now I'm flaunting his dress. Another designer is Suveksha Bharel. Thank you so much for all your lovely designs, and I'd also like to mention Suveksha Bharel's dress also won Best Formal Wear in Miss Earth 2012. Another is Sayal Shrestha. He was the one to style me up for Miss Earth. Thank you, Sayal. Tensing Bhutia. He also sponsored me many dresses for the pageant. Neeraj Dai from Jasmine Spa. Thank you so much for letting us come and train there every day. Me and Suveksha used to go there regularly to keep ourselves fit because, yeah, the outer beauty also mattered a lot. And last but not the least, IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature, wherein I'm the Goodwill Ambassador right now, and they really helped me to gain all the information regarding the environment, because Miss Earth was about environmental challenges, what is happening in the environment, about wildlife. So I got many information from there, and we had to prepare a documentary that was for Beauty with a Cause, and I prepared a documentary related to community forest in Nepal. So that video also got highly noticed in Miss Earth, and it was amongst the top 3 videos in Miss Earth. So I can proudly say that this year Nepal got noticed in the international pageant. Well, I'd like to show what the achievements that I got in Miss Earth. These are the 2 medals that I received during my Miss Earth pageant. One medal I got for Walk With Me Public Choice. The Filipino people, they really liked Nepal, so they voted me. And luckily I got a silver medal for that. Another medal, once again a silver medal. I got this medal for wall painting competition. It was the painting competition. We had to paint on the wall, and since it was related to environment, we had to paint on endangered species of Philippines. So they really liked it, they liked my creativity, and happy that I got the medals. And another award that I received was, like I mentioned earlier, Best Formal Wear by Suveksha Bharel. Yes, in Facebook also, Nepal got the highest vote, so Nepal won there. And another one is the video, Community Forest, top 3 all around the world. So everybody really liked what was presented in the video. It was about a community forest and Samudayic Bon bhaniन्छ. Samudayic Bon को बारेमा चाहिँ they were interested, र मैले पनि एकदमै राम्ररी नै बुझाएँ उहाँहरूलाई पनि, र सामुदायिक वनमा पनि मैले चाहिँ वुमेनहरूको इन्भल्भमेन्ट चाहिँ कति छ, नेपाली नारीहरूमा चाहिँ कतिको चाहिँ क्षमता छ, कतिको चाहिँ स्ट्रेङ्थ छ, what they can do for the environment भनेर देखाएको थिएँ, and that was the plus point as well. र प्री-जजिङ राउन्डमा पनि उहाँहरूले यस्तै प्रश्नहरू गर्नुभएको थियो. प्री-जजिङ राउन्डबाट चाहिँ हामीलाई टप 16 मा सिलेक्ट गरेको थियो, र फिनाले चाहिँ हाम्रो 24th of November मा भएको थियो मनिला फिलिपिन्समा, र फिनालेको बेला चाहिँ टप 16 मा छान्यो. त्यसपछि फेरि luckily I got selected for the top 8. So all in all, these are all my achievements. Oh, it's not mine, but it's our achievement in fact. So thank you so much for everyone for being there and motivating me, and from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank the organization, the Hidden Treasure, for actually giving us the opportunity. And I hope the support from everyone continues for the coming, Miss Nepal delegates and the contestants as well. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Thank you so much everyone for being here and coming here so that we can share our experiences. First of all, I would like to thank the Hidden Treasure organization for helping us in every part as possible, because Miss Nepal, this is the platform we got from Hidden Treasure itself. But after Miss Nepal, as soon as we are crowned, the first thing we had in our mind was the international pageant. We had to go abroad into the international arena to represent our country in a better way. That was all in our head after being crowned. And we got a lot of support. It's not that we didn't, but we did, from all the designers, from the makeup artists, from everyone. But yes, there were a few things which were still lacking, which has to be improved and which has to be done in the coming years. Because Miss Nepal, being Miss Nepal and representing my country in Japan was a really great experience. I got to know different girls from all over the country, and it was moreover like a cultural exchanging program as well, where we were talking about our culture, where we were talking about the problems which our country was facing. And the most important thing which I would like to tell to all our media friends as well is that we were there in the international pageant representing our country, but there were still few things which were lacking, like people didn't know that we were there. So I would like to request all of you as well to give a lot more support in the coming years as well, because if media is there and everyone's there, then of course the country can of course put a mark in the international arena. We have done from our part, but yes, from your part as well, we need some support. The other support which I got from the designer were like Subesha Badel. She was doing my final gown. Thank you so much for your lovely gown. It was like outstanding out there. Mr. Vishwa Gautam. Vishwadai, he helped me a lot with his dresses, which I could like flaunt with confidence. And my guru, who taught me my cultural dance, Rakesh Shyam Pradhanji, धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद तपाईलाई। उहाँले मलाई 3 हप्तामा एकदमै राम्रोसँग नाच्ने बनाउनु भएको थियो र मैले उता गएर प्रस्तुत गर्दा पनि मैले जित्छु कि जस्तो पनि लागेको थियो मलाई। धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद त्यसको लागि। स्नेहा राणा म्याम, उहाँले मलाई मेकअपको लागि हेल्प गर्नु भएको थियो, उहाँलाई पनि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु। र उत्तम क्रिएसनबाट उत्तम दाइले मलाई नेसनल कस्ट्युम जुन त्यो नेपालको झन्डा भएको ड्रेस थियो, मैले त्यहाँ गएर त्यस्तो इन्टरनेसनल एरेनामा गएर मैले लगाउनु पाउँदा मलाई एकदमै गर्व महसुस भएको थियो, त्यसको लागि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। र जास्मिन स्पा, उहाँले चाहिँ हामीलाई फिटनेसको लागि एभ्री डे वी वर लाइक गोइङ देयर, इट वाज लाइक फ्री अफ कस्ट, एउटा स्पोन्सर जस्तै थियो, त्यसको लागि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद जास्मिन स्पालाई। इन्टरनेसनल एरेनामा जाँदाखेरि जति पनि मैले आफ्नो देशको लागि गर्न सक्थेँ मैले आफ्नो तर्फबाट एकदमै गरेकी थिएँ। फेसबुक मार्फत हुन्छ मैले के गरिरहेको थिएँ भनेर सबै फोटोजहरूदेखि लिएर डिटेल्सहरू सबै प्रस्तुत गरिरहेको थिएँ। तर नेपालबाट पनि जति सक्दो सपोर्ट हिडन ट्रेजरले गरेको थियो हामीलाई, गभर्मेन्टबाट पनि म उतिकै सपोर्ट पाऊँ भन्ने मैले आशा राखेको छु। र आउने इयर्सहरूमा पनि मिडियाहरूबाट गभर्मेन्टबाट पनि यस्तै सपोर्टहरू पाउँछु होला भन्ने मैले आशा राखेको छु। र धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद सबैजनालाई फेरि पनि, सबै डिजाइनर्सहरू। मैले कसैको नाम बिर्सेको छु भने माफ गर्नु होला, अहिले सर्टिफिकेट्सहरूबाट पनि तपाईँहरूको नाम भनिएको छ। तर थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर बिङ हियर एन्ड फर यर प्रेसियस टाइम लिसनिङ टु अस। थ्याङ्क्स अ लट।
In this press meet for the year coming 2013. I'm privileged and it's my utmost pleasure to announce officially that this year the official sponsor for this Miss Nepal 2013 is from the Coca-Cola company branded with Fanta. When I look at this backdrop and when I look at the design, Fanta is really, going together with this Miss Nepal title. So I think it looks very feminine, and I think it will not only be the first year, but I think with Sadaf here, it will continue for a long way. Friends, 2012 has been a great year for Indian treasure. That does not only limit to Indian treasure, but in Nepal itself, in regards of the beauty pageant, because this year is the year of achievement for this beauty pageant in totality. As you have heard, Srishti has come top 20 out of so many countries. Nagma has done a lot of achievements, not only top 8, but also additional medals she just sold. I think this is a milestone for Nepal as long as the beauty contest is concerned. Hidden Treasure, with our limited resources, has been striving for the last 17 years to achieve something like this, and we have done this year. And I think we hope to do better in the days to come. As I say, resources, yes. Resources is one thing I think Hidden Treasures lack. We still do not have enough support. We still do not have enough in terms of finance, also from the government level. I mean, if you all recall in the past, the government or even the political groups are not encouraging, but other way, very discouraging. They sometimes even fear that, the participants, when they go abroad to participate, may be stopped at the airport. It was to that context. But things are changing, and we are getting support, I think, a little better than in the past. So if we get support, if we have a lot of resources, I think the Nepalese youth, like Srishti, like Nagma, like Sulecha, like from Jarna to so many other Miss Nepals, I think they are fully capable to compete with the international youths. So the only lacking, and I said, I like to repeat it, is the resources. Resources is what we are looking in the future, and I think if we have the right resources, we can do it. I think the Nepalese girls are able to stand out among the girls in the world. So that is one message I'd like to give through the media friends to the people here. This year, besides Fanta, we have some co-sponsors, which is on the pipeline, but so till today, we have one co-sponsor which has been confirmed, that is Samsung. Samsung Mobile has confirmed as a co-sponsorship. I think all the details are in your folders, which I do not like to repeat and take your more time today. One thing, as Mr. Chetri has mentioned, and also the participants has mentioned, that media is one area where Hidden Treasures seek to have some close anticipation, cooperation of what they actually been doing, what kind of activities these girls are doing, what kind of achievement these girls has, so that the impression of these beauty pageant in the society comes into a positive aspect of it. I mean, there has been a lot of negative view about this beauty contest or beauty pageant in the past, but I'm glad that to mention here that this is slowly changing. The attitude toward the beauty pageant in the country is slowly changing. Also because, not only because of Miss Nepal, please mind that, there are so many other organizations like Hidden Treasure who are doing different kind of beauty pageant, and this has actually been taken well in the society. I think that is one thing I would like to mention in this praise. As I said, not taking much of your time, all the details are in the folder for the news. With this, I think I would like to thank all of you once again for being with us, and I'd like to hand over this mic to Sadiq for his view.
Showcase talents which are much larger than just beauty itself, and that's the platform that we are seeking to support through this. And at the same time, while doing this, add a little musty, add a little fun, and add a little bit of cheerfulness in otherwise a very serious competition. So how are we actually doing this? We have tied up with one of our partners, and we are actually conducting Fanta Fun Ambassadors and an activation platform called Fanta Fun Mandu. So we're doing that, and we're running this.
Could be Miss Nepal, college
मिस नेपालमा पार्टिसिपेट गर्न आउनुहोस्, यो प्लेटफर्म देशलाई चिनाउने प्लेटफर्म हो भनेर इन्करेज गर्नुहुन्छ। सो कलेजहरूमा गएर यङ लेडिजहरूलाई इन्करेजमेन्टको प्लेटफर्महरू दिइन्छ। सो 5वटा टाउनमा जाँदैछौँ। आई थिङ्क दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम। योभन्दा अगाडि पनि हिजन प्रेसरबाट बाहिर गइसकेको छ, तर आई थिङ्क दिस द फर्स्ट टाइम हामी काठमाडौँबाट 4वटा सिटिजमा जाँदैछौँ, ठुलो सिटिजमा जाँदैछौँ। सो यो सबै हाम्रो क्याम्पेनहरू स्टार्ट हुन्छ मोस्ट प्रोब्ली जनवरीमा स्टार्ट हुन्छ 5वटा टाउनमा। र जनवरीबाट हामी स्टार्ट गरेर फेब्रुअरीको मिडसम्म हामी टाउनमा सघाउँछौँ र अडिसन पनि सकिन्छ। त्यही टाउनहरूबाट टप 2022 हाम्रो हिडन ट्रेजरहरूले सिलेक्ट हुन्छ। त्यसपछि 5 हप्ताको उहाँको एक्सेसिभ ट्रेनिङ्सहरू हुनेछ उहाँको। त्यसपछि मार्चको मिड, मार्चको एन्डतिर फाइनल हुन्छ। सो हाम्रो फ्यान्टाको एसोसिएसन यसमा फ्रम द भेरी बिगिनिङ हिडन ट्रेजरसँग भइरहेछ। हिडन ट्रेजरबाट पनि हामीले राम्रो सपोर्ट पाएको छौँ। सो होपफुली यो वर्षको मिस नेपाल धेरै राम्रो हुनेछ। कन्ज्युमर्सहरूबाट त्यति नै सपोर्ट पाउँछौँ भन्ने हामी आशा छ। थ्याङ्क यू।
स्रोत छैन भने हामीले दिन पनि सक्दैनौँ। द्याट इज द बिटर फ्याक्ट हो। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि विगत केही वर्षदेखि नेपालको जुन एउटा अर्थतन्त्रको एउटा अलिकति नराम्रो परिस्थिति छ, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि स्रोत र साधन जुटाउनको लागि गाह्रो भइरहेको अवश्य पनि छ। कुनै पनि कम्पनीहरूमा जाँदाखेरि हाम्रो जुन यो मन्दी भइरहेछ, आर्थिक मन्दी भइरहेछ, आर्थिक मन्दीको कारणले गर्दाखेरि छाती खोलेर अथवा ढुक्क भएर चाहिँ स्पोन्सर्सहरू चाहिँ गरिरहेको हामी पाइरहेका छौँ। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि यो सीमित स्रोतलाई चाहिँ ध्यानमा राखिकन हामीले जुन कार्यक्रम गर्छौँ, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि पुरस्कार राशिमा पनि हामीले नचाहेर पनि अलिकति कन्जुसाइ गर्नु पऱ्यो भने त्यो कुरा सत्य हो। यो मेन त्यसको चाहिँ कारण चाहिँ आर्थिक मन्दीलाई नै भनिन्छ।